Success isn't something that happens by accident, and it definitely isn't reserved for a lucky few. Success gravitates towards certain kinds of people. And you have the power to become one of those people. You can become the kind of person who draws success in like a magnet. I know you might be thinking, but I'm not there yet, I haven't hit my goals. And that's okay. Success is less about what you have and more about who you are becoming along the way. The people who achieve their dreams don't just arrive, they grow into the person who's capable of achieving them. If you take a closer look at successful people, you'll notice common traits, specific habits, mindsets, and attitudes that set them apart. The best part? These are qualities you can develop yourself. It all starts with taking full ownership of your life. This might feel intimidating at first, but it's the most liberating thing you can do. When you take responsibility, you stop looking for excuses or blaming others. You stop letting circumstances dictate your life. Instead, you step into your power and realize that your success is entirely in your hands. It's up to you to take charge and make things happen. Successful people don't sit around waiting. They take action and figure out how to move forward, no matter what. They ask, "What can I do to make this work?" instead of "Why is this happening to me?" What you need is clarity on what success actually looks like for you. You can't attract what you don't clearly envision. Think of your goals as a map. Without knowing where you're headed, you'll wander aimlessly. But don't fall into the trap of following other people's ideas of success. Your goals need to be yours. Not your parents', not society's, it's about what you truly want. I had a friend who was stuck in a corporate job that he hated. On paper, he had everything: great pay, a nice office, the successful life everyone talks about. But inside, he was miserable. It wasn't until he admitted to himself that his real passion was opening a coffee shop that things started to change. As soon as he took action and pursued what he really cared about, his whole life shifted. When you align your goals with your true desires, you'll find energy and purpose like never before. Once you've got your goals set, don't just leave them in your head. Write them down. The act of putting pen to paper sends a message to your brain that these things matter. But writing them down once isn't enough. You have to revisit them regularly. Read them in the morning and reflect on them at night to keep your vision alive. But here's the thing, goals are useless if you don't act on them. Action is the key that turns dreams into reality. And that's where discipline comes in. Discipline is what helps you stay consistent even when it's tough. It's what gets you out of bed early when you'd rather sleep in, what drives you to put in the effort when no one is watching. There are no shortcuts to success, only steady, consistent work. Every small choice, every small action, leads you closer to your bigger vision. In time, these efforts compound, and you'll be amazed at the results. Here's the most important part: your mindset. Think of your mind like a garden. Whatever you plant there will grow. If you fill it with negativity, doubt, and fear, that's what you'll get in return. But if you plant thoughts of confidence, positivity, and possibility, you'll see those things flourish. The key is being intentional with what you feed your mind. The books you read, the people you surround yourself with, the media you consume, they all shape the way you think. And let's be honest, how many books have you read recently? Successful people are always learning. They understand that formal education will give you a job, but self-education is what gives you freedom. Commit to reading something every day, whether it's about personal growth, success, or the lives of those who've already achieved what you want. And remember, don't just read, apply what you learn. Knowledge without action is potential, but it's action that turns it into power. Let's talk about your attitude. Your attitude determines how high you'll go. Life is full of challenges, but it's not the challenges that define you, it's how you respond to them. I remember hearing a story about two shoe salesmen who were sent to a developing country to assess the market. One called back and said, "No one here wears shoes. It's a lost cause." The other saw it as an opportunity. Everyone needs shoes. Same situation, two different perspectives. One saw obstacles, the other saw a chance to change lives. Having a positive attitude doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect. It means facing problems with the belief that you can overcome them. It means seeing every failure as a lesson, not a roadblock. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of the journey. Every successful person has failed countless times. Think about Thomas Edison. He failed over 1,000 times before he invented the light bulb. But when people asked him about his failures, he said, "I haven't failed. "I've just found 10,000 ways that don't work." That's the kind of mindset that leads to breakthroughs. Every failure is a step forward, so don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid of not trying at all. Success also comes from the habits you form. We are what we do consistently. As Aristotle said, excellence is not an act, but a habit. Successful people build routines that support their goals, things like waking up early, taking care of their health, planning their day, and constantly learning. The good news is, you can build these habits too. It only takes about 21 days to form a new habit. Start small, pick one thing to improve, and focus on it every day. By the end of the year, you'll be so much better for it. Now let's talk about your circle of influence. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Think about the people you surround yourself with. Do they inspire you? Do they challenge you to grow? If not, it's time to look for new connections. Find people who are where you want to be, and learn from them. A mentor, for example, can fast-track your success by helping you avoid common mistakes and guiding you with their experience. Seek out relationships that elevate you. Money is important, but it's not the whole picture. True success is about balance. It's about thriving in all areas: your career, your relationships, your health, and your personal growth. Don't chase someone else's idea of success. Create your own definition of success, and make sure it includes things like generosity and making a positive impact on others. The most fulfilled people are the ones who give back. In conclusion, I want to leave you with this. Success is not about perfection, it's about persistence. The difference between those who achieve their dreams and those who don't is often simply the ability to keep going. Look at Colonel Sanders. He was rejected 1,009 times before someone accepted his chicken recipe. If he'd quit after 100 rejections, we wouldn't have KFC today. Keep going. Keep pushing. Every no brings you closer to a yes. Success doesn't happen by chance. It happens by choice. Every action, every decision, every bit of effort you put in counts. So get clear on what you want, take full responsibility for your life, and don't stop until you get there. You've got everything you need to succeed, you just need to make the decision to go for it. Start today.